and welcome to the Absolute Football Podcast, Absolutely Lower League, the show dedicated to everything from EFL Championship, League One, and League Two. But this week, we have only got, I think, 7 games or so in League One and 11 games in League Two. So I'm sure, though, we will find much more to talk about. We spoke about cakes last week. This week it might be crisps, chocolate, sweets, who knows? You never know what's going to happen on this podcast and in particular this show. But of course, I could not do this alone. And you. First of all, thank you so much for joining us because I know it's been a rush coming on and you're still eating your tea, bless you. Thank you so much.
I'm having a lemon and herb fish sandwich. It's very nice. But yeah, I'm good. Yeah, all good. Good week. Representing League One with my Stockport top on, which Claire eventually, after 3 years of no one, has sent about 4 months ago now. It's the first time I've had it on for a podcast. So thank you very much, Claire. It is meant to be pink, but I don't know. I've got really bad lighting. So yeah. But yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
I didn't realise if it were pink or whether it was a reflection from Dreety's jumper shining on your top.
Yeah, bless. I know. Yeah. She's looking resplendent as always, aren't you, Dreety?
I know. I do love it though. And one thing I did want to point out, right? Everyone knows my love for Grant Holt. Who loves my Grant Holt scarf?
I like that. Yeah, I do like that.
It's a good one, isn't it? Honestly, it's my favourite ever Rochdale player. My heart is with Grant Holt. But of course, it's not about Grant Holt. But if he does happen to see this podcast and wants to come on to be a guest, we would happily have you. But somebody who probably doesn't like Grant Holt as much as me, Aaron.
Hello.
How are you? And how's your
I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm feeling better now. Obviously missed last week, but I'm ready. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling fighting fit, and I'm ready to dissect our EFL program. Although it is a condensed EFL program because of the international break. Obviously, England are off to America as well.
Yes.
So yeah, big week. So yeah, excited.
Love it. And Drita, last but not least, how are you and how's your week been so far?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you, Shah. Yeah, obviously international break killed me because obviously we did have a game postponed, but we played in cup, so I'm not too bothered about that. I will speak about that later on. But yeah,
no one else is allowed to go, just Drita.
Yeah, not bad. I'm all right, thank you. How are you?
Good. Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. I mean, got beat in the FA Cup, but we won't talk about that. Onwards and upwards, we've got Yeovil. We've got Yeovil at the weekend. And we've got a very, very late substitution. We have. I will bring him on.
Ooh, I didn't even move them there.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, yourself?
I'm good, thank you. How are you and how's your week been?
It's been all right, apart from coming down with a cold. So I'm literally smothered in tissues. I was just saying, I've even got stitch tissues. That's how desperate it's got.
Oh, I love Stitch.
Yeah, I've had one ever since I sneezed.
It didn't tweak then, and then the penny drops, and that's why I went late on.
Are you recording from a prison cell, Dan? A brick behind you.
Is that where you've been?
Am I allowed to say that?
Do we need to help you? Do we need to bail you
according
out?
to the guard, no, and I've got to keep these on. So
I'll come and rescue you, mate. Don't worry.
I'll let down my long strawberry blonde locks, and you can rescue me.
Be like the Great Escape.
But of course, it's not just us. We have a lot of people in the chat, and we have Chris, latest 19th minute League One, Huddersfield 1, Bolton 0. And Sean, I saw your tweet to me before, and I just pronounced my H in Huddersfield, so. Just saying, I'm getting better at this. I know how to pronounce Hemel Hempstead too now. I do. I've been practicing. I'm posh now. I'm posh. Obviously not, but I'll pretend. We have got as well, evening all. Yes, I'd love Charlton to win by 4 or 5 on Saturday, but being British, that just doesn't feel right. So 1-0 will have to do then. Scored by Tanto. Oh, we love Tanto. Ex-Stockport. Claire loves Tanto. And Chris has also put good evening, everybody. I hope you're okay, Chris. We have got as well Sean in the chat. Evening, team. How are we all doing? We're good, thank you. And I do have a match report, so do not worry, it is starred. We've got Lee from our lower league show. Hello, hope you're okay. I do apologise as well. My stream and my buttons seem to be going pretty slow. So I do apologise if it does kick me out. Answer, though.
Yeah, I'm here with a broken mouse pad on my laptop, so that's going to be fun.
To be fair, I was just live doing a Leeds preview, and people were saying in the chat that StreamYard's being funny with people. So
Yeah.
Was it?
yeah.
At least it's not just me and my crappy internet then. It probably still is, but at least we've got an excuse.
Augusta
Simon-
wins up north, and that's it. Internet's out.
internet.
So why you're in prison because you've been on a Leeds podcast?
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's the only safe place to do it from.
I can't get my head kicked in inside. I never thought I'd say that.
Evening, everybody. Simon has put lots of championship games this weekend. I know, but that will be covered next weekend. We are covering last weekend. Keep up. You all know the score by now. It's been years.
There is some big championship news, isn't there, from this week? Chef Wed have been issued a winding up order. So
I know.
it looks as if that story is going to have a conclusion. It doesn't look as if it's going to be a very good one, but please sell the club. Just get on with it.
Definitely.
Pay your players, sell the club, and fuck off.
Yes.
Wait,
So we can all
what is
shout
that?
come on Wednesday.
Yeah.
We've got Sam, evening team. What a team of 4, an absolute grand slam. That was obviously before you came in, Dan. He's not just picking his
That was
favourites.
definitely after. He's got favourites.
He's not. We have got as well. We've got Rash. Yes, Streety representing the Bantams. Good evening, all. Good evening, and to you also. Good evening, Charlotte. Hello. Hope you're okay.
Yeah, but me, Aaron, and Dan can fuck off, can't we? no good evening, sort. No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is terrible now. I mean, I'm being called handsome off Sam. You know what I mean? I mean, saying good evening, might as well go. I wore a Stockport shirt just to blend in.
That's why, Anne.
No,
I'm
it is.
joking. I'm joking. Lucas, but I'll read everyone. You should make a Wheel of a 0-0 on a shirt and sell it as merch. It will be a #1 seller. Yes.
Well,
for you.
lucky for Luke. I've got a 0-0 to talk about in League 2 later on, haven't I? So
Yeah,
we'll get to that.
You do. We have got in the chat as well. Johnny's put Grant Holt, born and bred in Carlisle, and all he ever managed was a trial against Celtic, in which he scored, but we never signed him at Carlisle United. We got him though, and I love Grant Holt. Like I said, one of my favourite evers. What a handsome bugger it's Dan. Have the Clarets been relegated already?
Oh,
You're getting ready
builds
for
me
it.
up and knocks me straight back down, doesn't it? Thanks, Sam. Love you too.
We have got in the chat. I was on a Yeovil podcast not that long ago as well, speaking Dale, so please check that out. But hello, hope you're okay. And do not worry, we won't talk Hemel Hempstead. We already did that. You were there as well. You was there. Latest, it still is 1-0 to Huddersfield. What do you think of it?
Considering our captain did his ACL in the game, I think the competition can go and kiss my ass, if I can be completely honest.
Clever, Ben. That's a famous line, isn't it?
Honestly, the way I see that competition is just exposure for Premier League elite under-21 side to play against men's competition. Like, there's no place for it. No place for it at all. But yeah, it is what it is.
Treaty, your thoughts? Have you the same, or do you kind of like it?
I don't mind it. We've got to semis past 2 seasons, so kind of like the one next step, maybe Wembley final. So I'm kind of feeling a bit more optimistic, but I'm not fussed by it. I don't really care.
I bet you liked it last night.
God, yeah. I couldn't believe it. I was like,
so we do have to talk football, and we will start. There's not many games to cover. But we will start with League One. First of all, though, I am going to read out Sean's match report. and then I'm going to have to leave you with the thought a moment because I really need to get a drink of water. So Sean has put Rotherham at home. We went 1-0 up through a debatable pen, which was scored by Super Sammy H. 1-0 at half time. Then Rafferty equalised, and then Benson made it 2-1 through a shocking decision by Paul Tierney. Another refereeing shocker. Wow.
He's like a Premier League referee as well, though, isn't he, Paul Tierney?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I had this argument, and Dan, you'll probably agree with this.
I'll be 2 seconds.
When we were down in the Championship, and when every time we used to have the Premier League referees coming down from the Premier League because they relied so much on VAR, always made, like, they were dreadful, weren't they? Always made massive mistakes. Whereas the ones who were like, it's worse down, the lower down you get, blah, 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 we're actually at least having the balls to make a decision, basically.
I'll balance out the argument a little bit because we had Mr. Tierney ourselves a couple of weeks ago away to Cheltenham, and I thought it was one of the best referees we've had in a long time. However, we did win the game 3-0 and get a penalty, so maybe that clouded my decision, who knows. But yeah, I just think, I don't know, maybe when you're in like League One, League Two, you can see the sort of quality decision, and they weren't sort of falling for the tricks that the League One and League Two referees do. It was quite refreshing to see, but obviously I don't know the incident that Sean's talking about, so I'd have to see it again, I think.
Right. So we will start now in League One, and treat it. I'm going to come to you first because obviously you're our League One expert.
I won't say expert. I'll just say
well,
just League
more
One,
than
that's
us
it.
anyway. Especially me, I'm lower down. But we've got people higher. We've got Aaron who's just lower, and it's me who's lower. So treat it. Any standouts on here, or just any you want to mention?
I think as the obvious one is obviously Orient and Doncaster. Like, what great win for Orient that. I think obviously I'm not gonna say too much about Donny because we have a bit of beef with them, but ever since we played against them, they haven't been great. And obviously they beat us. I think it was early September, I think it was. Obviously they beat us. Ever since then, they've just not done as good of a job as you would have thought they would have done, and it's kind of surprising. I think as well, the other one I'm looking at screen now, obviously Burton beating Bolton. That shocked me because I was like, Bolton are going to be up there this season, and Burton's obviously near bottom. So yeah, good win for Burton, but like Bolton, I don't know what's going on with them at the minute. Can
I just shout out as well for Burton Albion? It was actually Jake Beasley, ex-Rochdale, who got 2. Obviously, one was a penalty. And Fabio Tavares, who used to play for Rochdale too. I mean, come on, scoring against Bolton. Everyone takes the mick out of me for saying Bolton, so I just wanted to point it out there. Dale players are massive. I'm joking.
I liked how you gave him like a really big shout out and none of us knew who he was.
I know. I'm sure Simon in the chat will. But yeah, at least I remembered him. Chris has put as well, his standout is Burton 3, Bolton 0. What a huge win. And also, just really, really quickly, Drita, you do have a question. Chris has put, what are your thoughts on the FA Cup draw for Bradford? They have Cheltenham Town away, by the way, if you didn't know, Drita.
I don't mind it. Like, we could have had a better draw. We could have been at home, to be honest. It's a bit of a trek and a half, but at least it's not blooming Aldershot because we get them every single year and it's really annoying. So I'm glad it's someone different. But you know what? I'll take it. I'm not fussed, and I think we'll probably take quite a few down. So yeah, I'm not too fussed by it. We'll see what happens.
Aaron, I'm going to come to you next. Anyone here you want to give a mention to?
Well, our lovely Claire has sent me a match report, so shall I read that first?
Of course you can.
So she has said, let me just bear with me while I bring it up. It's a big one. So she said, we played really well, especially in the first half. We had bags of possession, bags of chances, and once again couldn't score. We really, really missed Kanto. In the end, our only goal came in the second half, in a scrappy second half, when Joseph Olowu headed home from close play after a corner kick was initially cleared. We should have scored more, and although Blackpool threatened towards the end of the game, we stayed strong. another team would have punished us. Benno Brecken Anderson, I hope I've pronounced that right, was on international duty with Iceland, and Mother Silk is still injured. Nathan Lowe hasn't played much. He's not looking sharp, and when he does, I'm slightly concerned with our attacking prowess this season. If we don't sort it out, it could spell trouble for our promotion ambitions. Although I'm confident we'll sort it. And then she's rounded it off with a nice big up the fucking Hatters. So I think based on what I've been reading and what Claire's put there, I mean, look, obviously I don't watch them, but they are now unbeaten in 5 and they are 4th and they're only 3 points off the top. So yeah, I don't think she has much to worry about there. Personally, I think in sort of League One, it's about putting runs together, and as long as you score, finding ways to win the games, you know, you don't have to play liquid football all the time. The result is the most important thing, and they're still up and around it. So I'm sure they'll get where they want to be. But yeah, that was Claire. But what else sticks out for me? I think obviously Wickham and Wigan. That's a big away 3 points for Wickham. And then I think everything else has been covered pretty much by Driti, and that, like I said, not a lot of games, so it's quite easy to get through at quite a fast pace, eh?
Yeah, one thing I did want to mention, obviously, is the Leyton Orient one, the 4-0. And Dominic Ballard obviously got his hat trick as well, which is really, really good to see. He was on the graphic, obviously, for the thumbnail with his winning match ball as well, taking that home. So a really, really good win for Leyton Orient, because they've been a little bit inconsistent so far this season, haven't they? There's obviously been questions asked, and it's getting to the point now where they really do need to get pushing if they do want to be up there like we did last season. We did mention it last week, where we all feel that they did have a lot of loan players, didn't they, last season? So it was always going to be difficult for them. But let's have a quick look at the table. But yeah, looking at the table now, they've gone up to 13. So a very, very big win for them. Blackpool, obviously, we did mention Steve Bruce leaving Blackpool. I don't think they've appointed anyone as of yet, have they?
No.
Not that I've seen, but it'd be really interesting to see who they do get. I know when I was watching Fool's Rush, obviously not on Monday because I don't think it was on due to illness, but on a Friday, I think it was, there was some rumours going round that maybe Holloway we're going to go back to Blackpool, but I don't see that whatsoever, because I feel like he's settled. Swindon's pretty close to where he lives as well, and I think that ship has sailed.
I was going to say, 20 years ago again.
Exactly. Don't get me wrong, you did a good job, but
he's going to pull Gary Taylor Fletcher out of retirement with him as well.
I know, but just looking at managers and stuff who aren't in managerial jobs at the moment, does anybody see somebody you reckon could be a perfect fit for Blackpool?
Matt Bloomfield's the favourite.
Yeah,
is he the favourite? Really?
Yeah, he's the favourite. Yeah, I think that'd be a good shout. I don't think he did that bad of a job at Luton. I think he just dealt a really bad hand.
He's already got the stadium named after him.
Doesn't even matter. He's already onto a winner, isn't he? I think that possibly should be one. Probably that really, but they need to get it right, whoever it is, because they probably should have been pushing towards the playoffs, but obviously they hired Steve Bruce, so
I know. We did mention that last week, didn't we? Where we just feel like maybe it's time now for him to just sit back, enjoy what he's done in football so far, and just like take a bit of relaxation. Because
the thing is, though, there's always a job for the dinosaur managers, isn't there? There's always a team that's struggling, and their only aim is to survive. So they'll get a Pardew in, or they'll get a Bruce in, or they'll get a Sam Allardyce in. It just seems like they're never going to phase out, because the remit's always going to be there for them type of managers. But yeah,
I think when you go and look further down the pyramid as well, that sort of caliber of manager is still looked at as, oh wow, this person could do a job for us.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, look at Luton. You know, appointed Jack Wilshere, completely unknown.
Yeah.
You know, nobody knows what's going to happen there. But again, we were talking about Blackpool. Luton's fortunes need to turn around as well. What is it with teams in orange? It's just not looking good.
Can I just say as well on the Luton situation, I think Jack Wilshere, it'll be a really interesting one. But what I'm really happy to have seen, and somebody who I really, really like, I think Chris Powell is obviously his assistant now, and I think he's vital. I think he's honestly so good. And his experience, I think, could really, really help Jack Wilshere. And like you were saying, Dan, it was one of them where I thought, oh, Jack Wilshere, this could be interesting because you don't really know. It's like the unknown because you see him as that player at Arsenal. He was pretty good. He was very injury prone, don't get me wrong, but a lot of talent. But we've seen in the past where big names haven't necessarily been great managers, have they? So I think it's just been absolutely brilliant, the fact that he's brought Chris Powell in, who knows the lower leagues inside out as well. So I think that's the best bit of business that they could have done to obviously help Jack Wilshere.
No, I totally agree.
Yeah.
I
like Chris Powell.
It's his development. Like you say, he's got that right person to lean on. Like you say, Powell's just come off recent England duty and things like that.
Yeah.
So he's got all that international knowledge. He'll be able to use that, tactical wise and things like that. I think Jack Wilshere should be all right. It's potentially up there with, is it going to be a surprise? You know, a lot of us wrote off Brentford under Keith Andrews.
Yeah.
And he seems to be getting the odd result here and there. So who knows?
I think with Wilshere as well, it's an interesting one because his pathway in coaching he was it the under-18s at Arsenal? He was a manager for a while. I remember watching the documentary on it, and he was there and obviously played some really good football with them. And I've got a soft spot for Jack Wilshere because I always say is the first non-Oldham player that made me fall in love with football, in the sense of I always go back to, I know it was just one game really that like highlighted his career, but that night in the new camp where an 18-year-old Jack Wilshere was the best player on the pitch with prime Barcelona midfield, it was absolutely unbelievable. And from that moment onwards, I've always had like a vested interest in his career. So I hope it goes really, really well for him for sure.
Yeah, me too. Really quickly as well, I did see these comments, Sean Dyche, and then obviously you commented, Dan. Isn't the rumours, I know it's not the Premier League show, but isn't the rumours if Ange Postecoglou gets the sack, that he could possibly be linked with Nottingham Forest? I'm sure that's what they're saying at the moment.
Yeah.
Whether it's true or not, I do not know, but it wouldn't surprise me either.
No, but it just doesn't seem like two people that will work together, does it?
No.
Not a chance.
No. It's two people stood in a room telling each other to F off for about an hour.
I reckon Dyche will throw him out the window of the stadium.
Too right.
He'll be spinning him round by his belly button on his finger. Get out.
Like a basketball.
Yeah. I reckon his belly button's that deep, though. It's like takes half of Dash's finger out.
Sam said the Jack Wilshere thing, it does remind me of when Ipswich appointed Kieran McKenna. That is very, very true.
And
very,
you know
very true.
Well, regarding Wilshere, and you know what? Like, we've got to start giving like people like him a chance. Like you look at Sunderland last year. Like we got a totally unknown manager to come in who worked with youth team football all of his career in coaching and everything like that, which is what Jack Wilshere's done as well. And he got us promoted. Complete unknown got us promoted. You know, and
exactly.
I think Aaron hit the nail on the head. Your Mark Hughes is your. Sorry, Drake, because I know you had him, but your Mark Hughes, your Sam Allardyce's, your Steve Bruce's, managers like that. The football's changed from when they were successful, if you know what I mean by that. Like it has changed. I still think Allardyce could do a job somewhere because I think Allardyce's like forward passes, forward movement still kind of works with what football's about at the minute. But this whole of like, I mean, Steve Bruce still played 4-4-2. You know what I mean? 4-4-2 has not been a thing since Champman or 1-2, has it? You know what I mean? So it's like, it's madness. And yeah, I do think like we have to start giving young hungry coaches to go
Definitely.
because they can do it.
Also, just to very, very quickly add on to that point from Ant, because I think it's really interesting, is like we go on about like the FA itself and the national team in terms of not having high level, English coaches and chances for English managers to be the English national team. Now, it has to start somewhere. So you've got your Ryan Masons, you got your Frank Lampards, you got your Jack Wilshers, like give them a chance.
Yeah. Ryan Barry Murphy.
Give them a chance. Let them cut cut the teeth. And I think it's really important as well. Obviously, I know situations dictate time in football, but these young managers need longer than 4 months in a job as well. If you're gonna go with a young manager, I'm gonna put faith in him. You need to give him a year, in my opinion, at least, if you can do that, of course.
Look at the likes of Will Still at Southampton as well. He's sort of struggling to try and find his feet in English football. And I think it's another one of those where we've seen it with players that have gone abroad because it's not quite cut it by dropping down divisions. So they've gone abroad, made a name for themselves. It's obviously the same with managers. Will Still's gone abroad, done relatively well, come over here with a reputation. And to be fair, a lot of people thought Southampton were going to be up and around it with that, especially with that appointment, and he's not. Southampton have just continued in a similar form to how Luton did when they just went down and potentially down again.
Do we all agree with this as well?
Not anymore, no.
But what a guy! I mean,
he's a legend.
What a leg!
Yeah.
You've got a guy for 3 points.
We're the EFL show. He's the greatest manager in EFL history.
We need to get him on here.
Oh,
honestly,
he'd be brilliant.
If he comes in here, I feel like I could just retire because nobody else would beat him.
Yeah.
Neil Warnock is. You know what? As an actual manager, couldn't stand the bloke, but out of management, I just think what a guy! Like, he's so funny.
The stories he has as well.
He's a bit like one of those players that you hate, but then out of football. I was the same growing up. Robbie Savage, couldn't stand him. Absolute arsehole. I even give him shit on Radio 2 or whatever it were, 5 Live, and Chris Sutton were laughing his head off. But it was just, outside of football, the actual person is quite genuine. So I can't fault him. Neil Warnock.
Yeah, he is. My opinion has changed on Robbie Savage since obviously him being involved in non-league, because you see a lot more of him and the way he comes across in obviously his interviews, but with the fans as well. And he's absolutely brilliant with fans, especially the young fans as well. So
he's quite vocal on X as well, isn't he? And
I love that.
Really out there talking, and
it goes on people's podcasts as well.
Yeah.
Like these kind of things, Robbie Savage will go on because he wants to talk about non-league football, but not just that. He enjoys talking about it. And he said as well, he loves going on a different podcast and a fans podcast because he's also learning and he gets that feel good and that knowledge back, from obviously different fans of the non-league. So I just think it's amazing. And I know we were talking about obviously Mark Hughes. He's involved at Carlisle now. And I feel like there's some really, really good names involved in non-league football as well. So it's good that these bigger names are coming all across the football pyramid. And that's what we need, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wonder how much we've taught them on this podcast.
Yeah, that's true, Ant.
Yeah. How much have we taught them through this podcast? How many of them have watched us and gone, oh, yeah, they've got a fair point then. I agree.
Do you know what, as well? I'm just so looking forward to in the next 12 months that we have Neil Warnock on the EFL show and Robbie Savage on the non-league show. It's going to be class. Massive interviews.
Honestly, if they are watching, then please do. We'd love to get you on. We'd love to get you on. As well, I'm sorry, Luke. We're going to get there. We need to long it out a little bit. You'd all be fuming with us if we only stayed on for 10 minutes covering the games we've got so far. Somebody's face who I really like to see. We got Flawless Leicestershire. Shouts to the whole panel. Thank you so much for
at least he mentioned us all. You know what I mean? You've got the big stuff, which is fair enough. But he mentioned everybody, which is great. You know what I mean? Sam just, going on a Dan loving. You know what I mean? Even though, I love Dan a bits. We all know this. Me and Dan have got a bromance going on. But,
I just wanted to say as well to everybody in the chat, if you do not subscribe to Flawless and Sarcasm City TV, please do, because he's done some really, really good specials. And the thing is with him, he's getting content creators who maybe are up and coming at the moment, and he's giving them a platform to promote themselves and speak about what they do. And I feel like that's what people need to do in the content world, like bring everybody together, because there's a lot of this, oh no, that person's copying me, and blah, blah. And it doesn't need to do like that. Like us, the community we're building, you can all get on. We can all like help each other out and stuff. So please subscribe to his channel because he's absolutely brilliant. Just wanted to put it out there.
That's the thing though, Shaw. You've hit the nail on the head there, that we all piss in the same pot. We all say the same things and basically regurgitate the same bullshit week after week.
all right, Sam!
Sorry, Dan, it just made me laugh, that comment.
No, but it's true what you say, that there's a lot of people out there that, we all put the same content out, but put our own versions and spin on it. It's same with football in general, whether it's, a tactic. Everyone tries to emulate Pep, but they try to do it their own little way. So I don't understand why there should be any hate or animosity to people, or people looking at views and figures going, no, I'm not coming on yours because my nose is up there and your podcast is down. It's just stupid. So yeah, Flawless, I'll be in touch because I need to plug me on.
Can I just quickly go back to? Can we just go back to Sam's last comment there, because Sam's dropped himself in a big style there, hasn't he? So I'm top of his podcast phone book alphabetical. Aaron, double A.
Oh, I mustn't have Aaron's name.
Aaron's not in the phone book.
I'm insane. That's unbelievable.
He's just got a number for Aaron.
Aaron's just down as the Oldham blog.
We got problems, Sam. We got problems.
But yeah, please check out this channel, because he's one of the good guys in the content creation world, and it gives everybody a platform and a voice. So thank you so much for coming in and joining us. We do appreciate it. But it's down as Steve. I already have an I love it. But we will quickly move on. At least we've longed it out a little bit now. We'll get to you in a minute, Luke. In the chat, 0-0. It's coming. But first, top of the League One table, we have Stevenage on 25 points. Bradford City Drita are second on 24 points. Cardiff City are third on 23 points. Stockport County are fourth on 22 points. AFC Wimbledon are fifth on 22 points. And Lincoln City, they are sixth on 21 points. And in the relegation zone, 21st. I mean, this is shocking considering everything they went through last season off the pitch, just missed out on playoffs. To now, Reading, they are 21st on 11 points. Rotherham United are 22nd on 11 points. 23rd, we have Blackpool on 8 points. And Peterborough United are bottom of League One on 7 points. But them big teams in relegation.
They're massive League One teams then.
Somebody on this podcast stupidly had Peterborough to win the playoffs. Could
I
never
didn't
be
get
me, that.
relegated.
Yeah, I think I had them to go down as well. I'm fairly confident I did. But yeah, you're right there. I mean,
Aaron, I think that might have been me.
You think me as well?
What was you saying, sorry, Anne?
Reading, Rotherham, Blackpool. They were in the Championship like not long ago. Well, they could be in League Two.
Rotherham are one of those answers to a quiz where you don't know between League One or Championship, because they're always there, aren't they? They're down one and then they're back up and down.
Yeah.
So they're the West Brom of League One. They're up and down.
It just goes to show as well how good of a job, Bradford have done. I mean, no one had Stevenage top in November, nearly November. No one had Stevenage top, Cardiff, I think, Cardiff and Stockport out there top 60, maybe probably Lincoln. But then even Huddersfield have spent a fortune, brought loads of players in. They're like, everyone had them top of the league, didn't they? Barnsley, Bolton, getting there, but still outside of it. And Yeah, it's class. I love League One. I love League One because it's so unpredictable.
It
It's
is.
so
It
unpredictable.
really
And
is.
it shows, and I keep saying this as well, it shows how hard it is to get out of that league because there's teams that are catching up now. And it's great.
Definitely.
It's great to see.
Definitely. I just wanted to say on Stevenage as well, what a brilliant job Alex Ravel's doing there. A really, really good job there.
Yeah.
Because he was one of them people as well, when they did appoint him, I was like, oh, I don't know if that's a good appointment. I weren't really sure about the appointment, to be fair. But yeah, he's doing a cracking job there, so fair play to him. Fair play to him. Right, League Two.
Fair play to him.
I want to get as many manager guests on as we can. Picking him up, fair play.
Are you just trying to like nurture to our southern listeners because we're all from the north tonight?
Yeah.
No one knows what we're saying. So
I'm
play.
posh, remember. I'm posh,
It's a good job YouTube have started auto dubbing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like watching Squid Game.
Because our Luke in the chat was being very cheeky and trying to rush me. We're going to go to you next, Rita. Talk to us about the cup game. Only you're allowed to talk about the cup game. We're gonna make Luke wait.
Oh God, he's gonna hate this now, isn't he? God.
Oh God, I hope he does. Shouldn't be rushing me.
Sorry, did you say Bradford? BRADF. Let's just drag this out.
Yeah. Who was Bradford playing, Rita?
Let me think. Everton's under 21s. That's who we were playing.
Is that Premier League Everton under 21s?
What was the score, Treaty?
Yeah.
I can easily say that 5-1. I couldn't believe it.
It wasn't a 0-0 then, was it?
Oh, you're going to have to dissect through every single goal now. Every one of them.
Was the
Get us
pies
in the
nice?
zone.
How long did it get to the ground?
I didn't go to the game. Tell
us what you did at home. Tell us what you did at home that day. What did you have for your tea?
I can't remember what I had for my tea. Jesus Christ.
Just pretend.
It was only last night.
Nah, 2 nights ago. 2 nights ago. What's happened since then? I don't know. Oh God. Even I can't remember all. Yeah, no.
Was it lemon and herb fish in a sandwich?
No, that was you.
Delicious, by the way.
After all this, I bet Luke ain't even watching.
I feel bad now.
It's when he comes back and he's like, why can't I find it?
Oh, shit, they've gone.
Treaty, tell us about the win.
Okay. I can breathe now. Yeah, 5-1 win. I'm happy. I had good minutes for a few of the lads who haven't been playing that much. I saw a podcast. I think it was a podcast or a video, whatever it was, the other day, it was like yesterday, I think it was. And they were talking about our players and our squad, and we're like, oh, they're fringe players, and then mentioning certain names like Callum Kavanagh, and I was like, Callum Kavanagh's been injured for a while, so this was his first minutes, and yeah, I'm delighted for him getting on score sheet. Stephen Humphreys, who's been a bit in and out of the squad, he got 2 goals. George Lapsley, who's been a bit in and out as well, he got a goal, and then Alex Patson finished it off in the 86th minute. Everton did score, but it was an own goal. Joe Wright, bless him, I feel really bad. What was my starting 11? I can remember that actually. We made 10 changes. 10 changes. Only Neil Burns starting, who played against Rotherham. That was it. Everyone else is different. I can go through every single one if you want. I don't mind.
And also who they replaced.
Yeah.
Oh God.
All of it, just to annoy Luke.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, Joe Hilton coming in. Who else was there? Brad Halliday. I should know all these players by now, but I do not.
Take your time, Treaty. We've got all the time in the world tonight.
We don't know, so you could just ram off the whole squad list, and we'd be like,
true.
"Oh yeah,
that is very true."
11, but you know what? They've said 27.
They could all be Football Manager regions for all we know.
This comment made me laugh as well. Yeah.
Andy Cook wasn't playing. I remember that. Andy Cook, Bobby Pointer
Oh.
was in the team. Anthony Sasovich won in the team, probably because we got a massive game on Saturday. Barnsley at home. 22,000, I want to say. Bench. God, now you're testing me. Yeah, bench was strong, to be fair. Like Josh Nerfield.
Was Max Power on the bench?
He was playing. He started.
Yeah.
Because he didn't play against Rotherham because he had 5 yellow cards, so he missed that game. So yeah, he was playing. Started, played really well, to be fair. Came off. Oh, for God's sake. Well, not
Sam's
me.
probably
There
got
we
them all
go. Not
saved in
me.
his phone book. He's got them all saved in his phone book, just not
Before me.
Bradford fan 1, Bradford fan 2, Bradford fan 3, but no Aaron.
Oh, I'm done now. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, Teresa.
No, it's fine. It's fine, don't worry. Yeah. To be fair, I can't remember who said it earlier about the comment about the cup. I'm not fussed by it. Like, it gets a few of our lads getting minutes. Obviously, we haven't played since the Rotherham game. Obviously, we didn't have the Lincoln game because that was postponed. So it was a good opportunity for the lads who have coming back from. I've just seen Sam's comment there. Just like the lads who come back from injury to get minutes, and obviously it helps us out because we need a lot of the players back, especially like our centre backs. A lot of them are injured at the minute, so it's not fun at the minute being in the defence. But yeah, I'm happy for all the lads that got a few minutes on the belt. I just wanted to say as well, sending my best wishes to Joel Catesby, who, if you haven't seen it,
Don't.
Honestly, I know. I was heartbroken when I saw that because bless him, he's only young. And Brad Halliday, who was in the tackle with him, he's one of the nicest people ever. And I know for a fact he never would have meant anything to hurt anyone ever. So to see that, I was absolutely heartbroken. So I really hope he has a speedy recovery. But yeah, yeah, we played really well. Obviously, we are qualified to the knockout stages, so we'll see what happens next. This time last year, we had, I think it was Liverpool's under-21s in the knockouts. I think we had them, so that we could have another under-21 side. I don't mind. I think as well, having under-21 sides in it, it's good for like the exposure and stuff. Because obviously, for example, Jensen Metcalf, who plays for us, he was from Everton's under-21s and he was their captain, and we got him from them this season. Yeah. So it's that sort of like pathway into under-21s into first team. But like, I feel like I've seen this comment as well. I feel like they should replace under-21s with like the National League sides. I think that would be quite good because obviously we don't get to play like against Rochdale that often. We don't get to play against any other team in the National League. No, I wouldn't mind playing Rochdale again.
I like going there. Saved in Sam's phone book, Aaron.
But yeah, I just feel like it's maybe a bit step too far for some of the under-21 teams.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I just think it'd be better to have like the National League teams in it. But yeah, it is what it is. I don't mind the win. I'll take the win. I'll take going. I think we're second, and obviously we've got Doncaster in our group, so we play them next. So whoever wins that is top of the group. So fingers crossed we beat them because I want to beat Doncaster. Just to have that one up on them, honestly. But yeah, we've got Barnsley at weekend. Should be a cracker of a game. 22,000, I think, is expected. I've just seen that comment. That's quite funny, actually. But yeah, Barnsley I think sold out, so should be a cracker. But yeah, not bad. I'm happy for Stephen Humphries as well because obviously playing against his former side, so hopefully he'll do a good job for us on Saturday. Fingers crossed.
Sorry, Dreety, the podcast crashed. Can you just go through that game again, please?
Yeah, of course.
Can I just take a little bit of argument with Sean's comment there? Was that about the young lad? Because I don't think it was an awful tackle at all.
I don't think so.
I've got to be honest. I think it's a great tackle, and it's just the fact the way he lands, and the way he lands. The lad lands in the middle of Holiday's legs, and so Holiday can't do anything to get out of the way of that. It's a really good, honest tackle, that, and the fact he wasn't big for it pretty much speaks volumes for me. I just think it was a really good, honest tackle. It's unfortunate the lad's got injured. It's a dreadful injury, and like I say, like you said, I thought you put it really well. I hope he gets better soon, but I don't think it's a bad tackle at all. I've watched it loads of time. I just think it's just one of them. It's just unlucky. It's unlucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a few people like on Twitter as well saying like that Brad shouldn't have gone in for that and that it was a bad thing on his behalf because he's more experienced, this, that, and the other. But I was like, what do you do in that sort of situation though? It happens, and then it's not like Brad did it out of like maliciousness of being like, yeah, I'm gonna break his leg or whatever. You don't think like that, do you? So I think it's whatever happened. You can't obviously go back and change it, but all you can do now is just hope that Joe gets a speedy recovery because I think
enough,
it's
Sean.
like
Fair
I
enough,
think it's
mate.
his foot. I think that was twisted more than his like knee or anything. So
Yeah.
it's not as serious it could have been, but I really hope he has a speedy recovery and I hope he gets back to playing football very, very soon.
Right. What should we do? Should we let Aaron talk about the 0-0 or should we go through every other result in League Two? I'm only joking, Aaron. Right. Talk to us about that 0-0.
So this one was a little bit of a sentimental game for two reasons, really. So it was the first home league game I've missed in 3.5 years because I had a chronic pain flare up and I wasn't feeling too good. So, but luckily enough, it was on Sky, so I was able to watch it on Sky. And also, it was the return of Charlie Raglin, who went to Barrow on a free last year. Obviously, captain does at Wembley, so he got a big warm reception. And obviously, I have a lot of love for Rags, so sentimental in them two regards. As far as the game goes, it's the story of our season. We've got the best defense in the league. We've got the highest XG in the league. We can't convert more than one chance a game at the minute. That's just how it is. Like we hit the post, we had one cleared off the line, and then in the last minute of the game, literally the last kick of the game, a corner comes rebounded out, and our defender is one of them. You head it down either side of the goalkeeper, it goes in, and we win the game 1-0. He headed it right at the goalkeeper, and yeah, it was just 0-0. I definitely think Mr. Wing will be the happier of the managers because they just didn't do a lot with the ball. Really, they just kept pumping it long, pumping the diagonals, and obviously we have two absolute units at the back in Manny Month and Sutton now filling in for Devontae Daniels, who just kind of deal with everything in the air. So yeah, 2 points dropped. However, like I said, less goals conceded in the division shows that we've got the foundations there. We've only lost 3 games in the league, I think it is, but we're drawing too many games. We've drawn 6 out of 12 now. You know what I mean already, and I guess it depends what your ambition is, because my ambition is like maybe top half finish and a cup run for your first season back in the league. So we're on course for that. However, looking at some of the other quality in the league and the fact that anyone can beat anyone in League Two, it seems there's no reason, if we can't build on the foundation of having the best defense in the league, if we can convert a few chances, we could be up in 5th or 6th in no time and look to push on again. So it's obviously very, very early. And look, I'd rather be here speaking about us not converting the chances that we're creating than struggling to create at all. I think there's a bigger problem if a team can't create anything. So the fact that we've got the highest XG in the league, even though I know Clark absolutely hates that word, but we've got the highest XG in the league and we've got the best defense in the league, shows that we're doing something right. We just need to put the ball away in the back of the net on a regular basis. Obviously, we've got the I don't even like to call it a derby because they're not very relevant in my eyes. However, we have a game against Salford City at weekend. Away to Salford City, and obviously they've lost the last 3 games. So I really kind of fancy us to go there and get the 3 points. So hopefully we will get there and get the 3 points. And yeah, Manny Month came from where did he go? Came from Walsall, yeah. So yeah, that's as elongated as I can get a 0-0, I think.
Just wanted to point out as well, I'm so sorry for saying we've not moved on for League Two. Do apologise. My apologies.
I was actually in Oldham on Saturday as well, Aaron.
Poor you. Even Aaron agrees.
It was the cleanest I'd ever seen it. It was the
Where were
cleanest I'd
you?
ever seen it. I was there at the is it the Civic Centre?
Oh yeah, yeah.
My little girl had a dance competition, so I took her there, and they ended up being dragged into the parents' freestyle dance.
You love it. You love
I'm
it.
sat
Oh,
there
this- oh,
groggy
I
from a
got
couple of
dragged
beers.
into
No,
it. You
no,
were well
I'm
up
not
for
doing
it,
it.
you. I know your game.
Oh, I was literally like running man. I had hold of my knee, and I'm giving it all the hour, proper going for it.
Sprinkler coming out.
Yeah, I'm proper like giving it all. And then next minute, I'm trying to get the feet moving, and then it just went from that to blowing out my arse because I'd had a couple of drinks the night before, and I'm sat down thinking, that's it, that's all I've got to do. And then 10 minutes later, yeah, exactly. The woman comes back and goes,
We need to see it. We need
Can
to
you
see
send
it.
us that, please, Kate?
the woman goes back and says, I'm sorry. And I said, what? She said, you've been recalled. So I'd sort of got through to the next stage, which was very... There actually is a video. In fact, I think I've got it. I think I have it.
Please put it in the group chat, please.
It's not the best.
It's not something I need to see. It's something I've got to see.
We have to see it. We have to.
Is that why you're in prison? Because there was murder on the dance floor, Dan?
Hey, you know, that was very, very quick. I love that.
I love that. So I was on the day, actually. When I was driving around. We were a bit hard naughty's on. Murder on the dance floor,
Love
rock
it.
done. Bit of Avril Lavigne. Lovely.
Oh, I love Avril Lavigne, Skater Boy.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Complicated.
Amongst other
Judges'
kids.
houses.
Too.
I reckon we
Just
need to
Trevor's
do an
house.
absolute football podcast X Factor and see who wins. I mean, my happy birthdays obviously are going to win, but
I used to be in the school choir, if that counts.
I didn't. I never got picked.
Claire's going to
Tell
sing
me what I
Fit
should
by
call it,
Eamon.
As you can all tell by my singing, I was that kid who got banned from the school choir and never got a letter because they didn't want me in the school choir.
You'd be there shattering the windows.
I would put everyone to shame.
Oh.
You get
It was
enough
the
of
way
my
I was
dulcet tones on this
Quality.
on YouTube. You don't need it anywhere else.
No. We don't need to talk about League Two now, do we? You know?
Just the way I went, I didn't.
No, I was just. I didn't.
At least I made you laugh, Anne.
Oh, quality, that one.
That's for you, Aaron, by the way. I can't read it because I'm
Nice.
Oh, I really wish do you know what? Should we make our own podcast choir so I can have a chance of being in a school choir? I
Oh, it's not letting
remember.
me save it.
I know Amy's in the chat, my sister, but I remember when me, my sister, and my cousins used to go to church because we have like rainbows or brownies, and my grandma and obviously my auntie, this is my cousin's mum, used to sing in the choir. We used to sit there laughing at them, and we used to sit there so we could rob like a handful of Polo mints or mint imperials. We literally went for the mints. We just sat there like laughing at them all, singing, eating mints. Shouldn't really say that on a podcast, should I? Bless my grandma.
This is a snippet of it because it won't let me play it. Somewhere.
I was going to say, just hit the back of somebody's head there.
That was a great ponytail.
I'm in a white t-shirt.
Look at him go there. I knew he was enjoying himself. Even
Shake
before
that
I was dragged onto the stage. He's his first one on running.
You with a little two-step.
I know. I was well blown out my arse.
As Flawless put in before, you are literally that gift of Forrest Gump running to the dance floor.
I'm also Big Sam on the dance floor in Ibiza going round.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, we do have to talk football. I don't want to now. Don't want to, but we've got to address the elephant in the room at the
I
top.
just did. I just showed you me dancing.
I mean, Accrington had one job. One job. And it didn't happen. Poor Rebecca. I promise it's not because Accrington lost that Rebecca isn't here tonight. She does own it. So I just wanted to point that out. Not a very, very good win, especially considering both teams were obviously near the bottom. We will have a quick look now. Newport still are in the relegation zone, but Accrington Stanley only a point above them.
However,
Bit
we'd
tough,
like to
isn't it?
welcome back our favourite Newport County fan. I'm just joking.
Oh, hang on. We need to wait until we find the answer to this. Guess what he saw in the shops the other day?
Oh my god.
I don't want to know what shop have you been in, Johnny, first?
I want to know everything about this. Can we all guess?
Yes, wrong answers only.
Angel slices.
I'm hoping it's an
That is
angel
all.
slice.
I'll leave you wrong. I can't.
Billy Berham, OG, if you remember that.
Shaw's
Oh,
Vinted account.
I've not actually got a Vinted account, you know. Mate, I never got picked up a school choir. Nobody wants my clothes. as well. Especially my Dale tops.
Yeah,
Oh, Advent calendar. That's a good
Oh.
answer.
that's
They've
not
been
bad,
out since
so.
Easter, haven't they?
Yeah.
Oh, I love an Advent calendar.
I like an advent calendar. I've got to be honest.
Have you ever
40-year-old
been
next year.
tempted?
Advent calendar.
Have you ever been tempted to eat them all, though?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
Like,
probably did.
you're like, oh, I need a bit of chocolate in my life. I've not got any chocolate in. Oh, do I eat all my Advent calendar? And then I'm thinking, best not.
I can't have my advent calendar looking like an house in Oldham with all windows put through.
Listen, the two people closest to Oldham here are both live in Rochdale, so you're all right saying that.
I don't live in Rochdale. I'm
You know?
posh.
Why would you live? Well, maybe
I'm
don't.
not telling everyone on the stream. I'll give them all my postcode. Let's have a party at Shah's house. Don't want that happening. I mean, I love you all, like everyone here, everyone in the chat, but I don't want a house full. My neighbours won't be happy.
We're having a rave at Shaz in the posh bar.
Right, moving on. Let's talk football. Who should I go for? Dan.
Ooh.
Dan.
Yeah, exactly.
Dan, I'm sorry, I'm giddy now. What's your standout result?
There were a couple of coupon busters in there. I know because I backed every one of them. So yeah, I mean, obviously, I think it's right what taking the result away from Salford and Chesterfield. What Salford are doing, like going back to Orange, having their own identity, I think is class. So I've got to commend. I can't believe I'm giving Gary Neville credit, but yeah, he's got somewhat right for a change. But for me, that I've got to say, I think it was. Oh, who was I going to say? Was it the?
Well, there was 11 results to pick from, Dan. Just have a look through them all.
No, I think the one that peed me off the most was the actual, I think, Walsall Crawley game, because Walsall should have absolutely put the game to bed. The running man in the kitchen, Shah on karaoke. It should be fun, but no. Obviously, Walsall I thought should have absolutely trounced Crawley and didn't. So I was annoyed.
Who am I holiday? There's a lot in the chat, obviously, about MK franchise.
Yeah.
They did beat Rovers 4-0. Very good result for them. Anne, any standouts for you? Because look what Chris has mentioned in the chat.
Well, that was going to be my pick because obviously they've been struggling down there, and you know, it's after I put the Hexham saying they'll get playoffs like 3 years ago. It's honestly it's gone badly wrong for us. down, and I must apologise. It's good to see that. It's obviously made it very, very interesting down the bottom, and with that you getting beaten, Newport winning, obviously Colchester picked up some results as well. So it's going to be interesting down there. I think it's going to be really, really tough from top to bottom. But it's League Two. It's just how close it is. You're only like 3 bad results away from being down the bottom, and then 3 good ones from being top of the table. It's mad.
It's crazy, isn't it? I'm just going to quickly pick out one myself as well, because I did have them as my surprise package this season, and they didn't get off to the best start. But Barnet beating Tranmere. Barnet beating Tranmere 2-0. Very, very good win. And I feel like they've picked up a little bit of form now, Barnet. They've adjusted to the league pretty well. And that is my standout. Treaty, what about you?
I'm gonna go with the Fleetwood Harrogate one, because I was a bit surprised by that, because I thought, it could be a draw written all over here. But fair play to Fleetwood. I think Harrogate, they look all right this season. I hated playing them last season. Thank God we don't have to play them again. But they showed like their resilience, but unfortunately just fell short. And I think fair play to Fleetwood and getting the win. Obviously, I'll have to mention the Grimsby one. I do feel bad with the defeat, but it is what it is. Fair play to Colchester, rightly deserved. But on to next week for Grimsby. That's all I can say.
Aaron, anyone here you want to give a mention to? You can give us a mention to as many as you want.
I think for me, Crewe and Bromley, just because of how congested they are in the table, how close they are together, and also the fact that Bromley hadn't won in 5. But I think it's classic Andy Woodman, when the kind of, when pressure's on him, he kind of thrives under them situations. And look, I don't think his job's ever in danger ever because of what he's ever done there. But obviously, no winning 5 for any team isn't great. So to get that kind of duck off your back, I think is important, especially against a Crewe side that we all anticipate to be up and around it come the end. So big result for Bromley. Like we say, I think to be the neutral in me, we all like to take the make out of MK franchise, and I don't like them as much as anyone else. However, from a footballing point of view, it looks like they're finally starting to hit the straps in the sense of they're climbing it now. The 4th, they're not too far off the top 3, and even though they've got a god squad for League 2, it's not been working out for them up until the last 2 or 3 weeks, and it's slowly coming together. So I think that's really interesting. And then what else is left? I think everything else has been covered, really. Obviously, Colchester hitting some form as well now after a really slow start for them as well. Again, probably have a squad capable of what they're showing now rather than what they've been showing at the start of the season. So that's really interesting. But like I said, probably the most competitive league at the moment. I'm liking being a part of it again for sure. It's you turn up to games, nothing's a guaranteed win and nothing's a guaranteed loss at the minute either. Like anyone can beat anyone. It's such a fun league to be a part of.
It is. Johnny's put Aaron happy with the draw, and Chris has also put bottom 2 in League 2 face each other this weekend.
We do indeed, yes. It's also the podcast derby, Aki versus Swindon.
Oh,
Becky versus Mr. Nick.
Oh, exciting!
Very exciting.
Just really quickly, I'm going to read out the League 2 table. Then I've actually got a question for you all. So keep.
It's not who's going to win the Royal Rumble again, is it?
Oh no, I've got a different one though. So the League 2 table, top of the table, we have Walsall on 26 points, Swindon Town are second on 24 points, Gillingham are third on 22 points, Milton Keynes Dons are fourth on 21 points, Grimsby Town are fifth on 21 points, Chesterfield are sixth on 21 points, and Barnet is seventh on 20 points. And in the relegation zone, we have Newport County, who are 23rd on 8 points, and Cheltenham Town are unfortunately bottom of League 2 on 8 points. Right.
Not for long.
I'm going to say I do fancy Cottrell to get in there and slowly pick up a bit of momentum. Look, many Forest Green fans probably didn't like him towards the end of their stint there, the way it ended last year. However, he's an absolute legend over in Cheltenham in all accounts. So I think he'll have enough about him, and maybe he's one of the managers we talked about before, a little bit old school that probably knows his remit and knows the job that has to be done. And I fancy him to be able to do it in the end. Yeah.
Right, I've got a question for you all, and people in the chat as well, because I'm really intrigued to know. But we've been talking about the choir, and my question to you all is, and it's not about joining a choir, don't worry.
Oh.
But if anybody is interested, I will happily put a choir together. We'll practice on StreamYard. It can be for members only. But my question is, and I'm going to give you some time to think about it, is your go-to karaoke song and why? And I want everybody in the chat, please get involved. And if you do want to give us a little bit of a rendition of your go-to karaoke song, you are more than welcome to. You don't have to. But I really want to know what your go-to karaoke song is and why. And you can only pick one.
That's tough.
I've got my answer locked in. I've had it locked in for years.
Go on, and Aaron. You need to do a rendition as well.
No, I'm not sure about that.
No, you have to. You have to.
But mine is filled with irony.
I will. You know I will.
Mine is filled with irony, and it is Elton John. I'm still standing because, you know, it's just
Karen.
my life story, isn't it? You know, so that's definitely mine. That's my go-to on a night out. Yeah, for sure. Love a bit of Elton John.
I actually love you, Aaron. You make my life.
No, but actually,
do you want to do a little bit of a rendition for us?
No, I've not had any rum in my system. I don't drink. I don't sing sober.
Pretend
Sorry.
you have. Pretend it's just us here in this room. There's no one watching. There's not people on YouTube who may clip it.
Look at that! I'm shaking. Look.
You don't have to. I'm only joking.
Maybe at the FCAs when we win, I'll get up and do it then. Who knows?
Just quickly going to the chat, we have Chris has put Tuffy.
Good song, that.
John has put, I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Absolute banner.
Right, who wants to go next?
Good job following that one.
Aaron's won. No. Oh, Johnny, great song.
Good song.
Yeah. Very good song.
I reckon Johnny's got some lungs on him. Like, he's Irish, isn't he? I reckon he's got some lungs on him. Like, I reckon he's as good singer as Johnny.
Especially after an angel slice.
Yeah, after a couple of angel slices, and he'd be
a couple of angel slices in him.
Angel slice for
give up forever to touch you.
Flawless, I want to know yours. What's your go-to karaoke song and why? And I will be asking him for a rendition too.
Just want to know where you live.
I want to see Ant and Ben sing Endless Love. Like, what tune?
It depends who's going to be the girl on that out of me and Ben. That's the
You're
problem.
here now, Ant.
I reckon you can stick a wig on, and you've got the wig in you.
What, Lionel Richie's wig or Diana Ross's wig? I reckon I can pull both off, to be honest. You just have to shave the wig a little bit. You've got Lionel Richie, haven't you? I've got a Lionel Richie mug, but it broke a few years ago.
I love Lionel Richie.
It's like, hello, is it tea you're looking for?
Tea for Trevor.
Trevor, that's
Who's still above me in the phone book?
What's your go-to karaoke song and why?
Mine, or
yes,
I am Dakota Bad Stereophonics.
Oh, true.
And I can do it. To be honest, I don't. Obviously, you've heard me sing. And I never claim or never want to claim that I'm a good singer, but I can do a decent version of that. I think, obviously,
I love that.
we've just mentioned Ben, who isn't here tonight. But Ben and Paul from the WSL shows heard me sing it. So I do enjoy singing that one, I must admit.
Dan.
I'm just going through the album. I don't know.
The Dean Marnie chant's got to be up there for you, right?
Oh, any chant. To be fair, I hate going on the turf these days because all they do is sing one song and it pisses me off.
Been a long time.
Yeah, well, there's that and the one about Blackburn all the time. It's like, for God's sake, like, forget about them. Like, I was gipping driving along Alan Shearer Way earlier. I was just like, it annoys me.
Gipping.
I don't know. I don't mind delving into a bit of Robbie.
Oh yeah, I can see you
Rock
being
DJ.
like a little
I love Rock
cheeky
DJ,
chappy,
mate.
like,
Me with
yeah.
the floor, so kick it with your
Kick it with
torso.
your torso.
Boys getting
Boys
high
getting
and the
high
girls
and the
even
girls
more.
even
So
more.
wave
So
your
wave
hands
your
if you're
hands
not
if
with
you're
the
not
man.
with the
Can I
man.
kick
Can I
it?
kick it?
Yes, you
Yes, you
can.
can. I
There's a
got
parrot. There's a parrot.
We got everybody. I got the gift, gonna stick it in the goal. It's time to move your body.
That's
Oh,
unbelievable.
You need to
Just
peel your
brings
skin off now.
fire.
That's like
Yeah.
the music video.
Tweety, go to karaoke song. You don't have to do a rendition, but what?
Well, I
what's
can't
your
follow
go-to
that.
karaoke
Jesus
song?
Christ. No chance following it. You two, jeez. That's a good question though. I'd probably say like the obvious one for me is Take Me Home Country Road. Obviously. That's our song,
Big
innit?
song.
But if I won't go in that route, I'd probably say Sweet Caroline.
Oh,
Every time I've done karaoke, it's
So
Sweet
good.
Caroline. Yeah. Why not?
Love it.
Why
Do you
not?
know what? I hate that song. And honestly, I can't stand that song because, right, it's not Neil Diamond's best at all because he's sung so many absolute bangers. But the fact every single sport now sings it, every single one.
Very true.
And it's just
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah, but it originated from the boxing, didn't it? In sport,
Yeah,
I think. And
Eddie
then,
Hearn,
obviously,
wasn't it? Yeah.
and then obviously England took it over, didn't they? And then, yeah.
Oh,
When
God.
everyone watched Padium, they actually come out to Forever in Blue Jeans.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great
Yeah,
song.
that is a tune, to be fair.
Love on the Rocks. Oh, he's got so many good ones. Crackling Rosie. Oh, my word.
Oh, Crackling Rosie.
And then he's just known for that now, isn't he? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Oh,
imagine how
I
rich
usually
he is
start
every time
off on
that gets
Crackling
played in the
Rosie and then I
stadium.
delve into like a country, few like back catalogue country tunes, and I'm just like, that there, Chris Stapleton on it background. I'm just like, Ice Cube's rattling in my whiskey cup. I'm just like, yeah. Back kitchen's getting absolutely abused.
Cactus in the garden. He'd be loving it. Can I just say that John Johnson's comment is absolutely out of order, by the way. Let's not be hating on Morecambe. We love Morecambe in this podcast.
I know.
Yeah, we don't like that one.
I don't like that one.
No.
Oh, cute. Right, mine is.
The dog were asking what that favourite. You didn't ask the dog what their favourites were.
I know.
She can sing. I tell you what her favourite song is, right? I don't think I'll be able to do it. Her favourite song is The Lion Sleeps Tonight. And she can do, you know, when it goes, ooh, that one. She can actually do it. Yeah, when you make it do, she's like, oh,
yeah, I want to see it now.
Honest, I'll do a video of it. I'll do a video of it, right? And I'll send you it. Honestly,
Do you know what we need to do? Do you know, like on Comic Relief or like Children in Need, we need to do a podcast song of all of us singing that, and you get your dog and we'll release it.
Hang on, I'll do it off. I'll do it with my I'll go on mute and then I'll try and do it so she's starting to sing. 2 seconds.
Oh God.
I love this podcast so much. Every week it just goes to levels that I don't think we can take it to, and we're just here.
How has this show not been nominated for an FPA?
Is it BAFTA? That's what it is.
No, never mind that. Like an Oscar.
We'll get a DAFTA, not a BAFTA.
Yeah, we are dafter.
Look at Ant proper going for it with his dog.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ooh, I run away in the jungle, the mighty jungle. Well done, Lottie.
Oh, it's the cutest thing on a bird.
Oh man.
I think that dog's got potential.
Oh, funny.
Oh, that was class.
Oh, that was
Amazing.
brilliant, honestly. Oh no, Johnny's out of work with an injury. What injury have you got now, Johnny?
He'll be able
It
to
weren't
sort
eating
himself
that
out.
angel slice, was it? It didn't break a tooth.
He'll sort himself out. He'll be a physio next week.
Everyone's laughing. Yeah, mine, it depends. If I'm on my own, it's Mr. Brightside because I love the Killers and I feel like it gets everyone up. But if I'm with my sister Amy, it's got to be something like the Spice Girls, whether it's Stop or whether it's Spice Up Your Life or something.
Yes.
So, yeah.
That's a good show. What we can
Thank
do
you very
now,
much.
we can get the girls to all do Spice Girls Stop. That'll be great. That. So you can have like, you know, your different Spice Girls. We've got like whoever the youngest could be, Baby, and
Yeah.
who's Claire can be Scary Spice.
Well, everyone, I'm definitely not posh. Not with my accent.
You'd have to be posh just for shits and giggles.
Oh, at least I'm married to David Beckham, though. That's a plus. I'll take that. Oh, big news. I feel like only I can commentate on this. Goal! Bolton. Injury time equaliser 1. Huddersfield 1.
Oh,
Bolton.
Bolton.
Oh, 93rd minute equaliser for Bolton. So by Elvis. Oh, I like it. I like it. Two Become One is a great song, but you want to get the
That
vibe
is
and
an
everyone.
absolute
Yeah.
tune, by the way. That is an absolute cracking song.
I'll tell you what's an
Don't
unsung
tell me
one
to
from
sing.
Spice Girls. Say You'll Be There.
Yeah, that's a good song as
Yes.
well.
Yeah.
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 I used to have Spice Girls wallpaper, Shaw, so I'm not saying nothing.
Swinging, shaking, moving, make it. Who do you think you are? That's a tune.
That's a banger. Yeah.
Oh, they just do loads of bangers, don't they?
Oh, Bolton have scored again. It's 2-1.
Again.
Yeah.
Yes. Don't want Huddersfield to win. Don't want Huddersfield to win. That's it.
Told Huddersfield they clapped.
Johnny, I'd love to know how you got your injury as well. I'm
Yeah, that's what I want.
intrigued.
That's why I'm kind of.
We're waiting here. We're not
Huddersfield.
going off air until we know what your injury is
An
and
angel
how you
slashed
did
him.
it. Just spoiler alert as well, Johnny. I hope you did not put your angel slices in the freezer because they are a cake. Don't want you breaking a tooth or anything because you
He might have done that and dropped one on his toe, like Dave Besson with the salad cream.
Oh, maybe. Oh, I'm really intrigued to know how he's done this injury. Come on, Johnny. We're waiting. Carrying insulation boards. Oh, hope you're
What
okay.
have you done? Your back, your leg, your neck,
Yeah, all
your
of
hands.
All
All of it.
Just like a zombie
Head,
now in plastic.
shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. We want to know, Johnny. We want to know.
Jamie, don't.
Should we all guess? I reckon it's his foot. He's dropped
What, he dropped it on his foot?
Yeah.
Done a Dave Besant. I reckon back. I think he's lifted with his back and on his knees.
I'm going to say he's pulled a glute. There we go.
Ooh.
I'm going to say his wrist. I was going to say his wrist. It might not be for his carrying insulation boards.
Me and Sam are intertwined.
I'm
Oh, Anthony
thinking
got the star of the show.
Oh, this is the other one. This is the other one. She's been at the vets today, bless her. So she's a bit needy.
bless.
Oh.
I'm thinking this is one of Sam's guesses, and he's not calling you an arse, Aaron, and you've gone up in his phone book now. You're now saved as arse. Pulled his hammer. Johnny,
Yeah,
you
you can do
haven't.
that,
You've
carry
gone
on.
up now because you're Elton John anyway, so you're now in E, so you can still somehow going up. The thing is, I could expect you coming on, just someone like you just wheel yourself onto the stage. You've got the big glasses on, and you're proper go for it, playing this pretend piano.
I'll give you a bit of Rocket Man any day.
Johnny, come on. We can't stay here all night.
Oh, man.
Right, while we're waiting for Johnny, Dan, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Where can everybody find you, your socials, and your amazing work that you do as well?
I'll be going back to my skip straight after this. Well, back to my cell block to D-wing.
Free
But
the
not
Burnley
yet,
one.
Free the Burnley one.
That I'm happy with. I'm happy now.
Just at Turf Morehouse on all social media platforms. I'm trying to push some Burnley content out there and get myself back in there. Although I've just had an email, literally, in the last 2 minutes saying, important notice regarding your AdSense for your YouTube account. It's going to be deactivated soon. Brilliant. Thanks.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh,
I obviously dropped out of monetization when I went off on a hiatus for about 6 months. So, yeah, now they're on about. So I'm going to have to sign in and be like, hi, I'm still here. But oh well, yeah. Please show your support. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
No, thank you. You know you're welcome on it any time.
Same again next Thursday then.
Do it.
Do it. I'm feeling brave.
Thank you so much for obviously joining us tonight. It's always a pleasure. I'm going to pick you up as well because no one else has tonight. OGT member.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic host as well when you stand in. Where can everybody find you and your amazing content as well?
Author of the best-selling book, How to Lift Insulation Boards for Dummies. If you do want to catch us, I am @Ant_Waterson on Twitter and Blue Sky.
Aaron, thank you so much for joining us. Always a pleasure. Apart from when you talk Oldham, obviously, I'm joking. Where can everybody find you and your work?
So on X, my personal account is Aaron Diskin1, and also my Oldham DLO account, which is getting more and more traction now, thankfully, is OFC DLO on X. So yeah.
Love it. Drita, where can everybody find yourself and all of your amazing Her Game 2 work?
You can find my personal Twitter at Drita_HGT. You can find that just threw me off then. What the hell? You can we're only in Yorkshire, all right then. You can find my Her Game 2 stuff at HGT_BCFC, and that's on Twitter and Instagram. We're hopefully gonna have a few announcements coming up. It's just like waiting, but yeah, stay tuned for that.
Definitely
run it through Meta first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't even.
That was crazy behaviour.
That was a stressful day ever. Like, honestly, like, bless everyone in that group chat. My word, but oh god, thank God the Her Game 2 group, the Instagram is back. Thank God.
Oh, just in time. We've got Claire. Hi, Claire. Hope you are okay. Aaron did read out your match report as well. He did. And if anybody does want to find me, I am SharXREFC. That is on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. My Her Game 2 stuff is Rochdale HGT and all of them socials. And as I did mention on Monday, the Dale Way is back. Not just with me and Isabel. We do.
The only time I'll ever clap something for Rochdale.
Oh, thanks. It's not just me and Isabel now. Leanne has joined us and we just talk all things Rochdale. It is on YouTube and Spotify under the Dale Way. But of course, we have the main ones. We are the Absolute Football Podcast, and we did get voted Best New Content Creator at the FCAs. We can hold on to that until November. And I just want to say thank you to each and every person that did obviously get us a nomination for this year's FCAs, but they did also vote. So thank you so much. We are really, really excited to obviously be involved, and hopefully, fingers crossed. I don't know, because it's some real tough competition, but it's always a pleasure to obviously be involved. But thank you again. On Twitter, we are Absolute Ball Pod, YouTube and Twitch, Absolute Football Podcast, TikTok, Absolute Football Pod, Instagram, Absolute Football Podcast _ Blue Sky, we are Absolute Football, and on Facebook, we are the Absolute Football Podcast, and we have 4 live shows a week at 8:30. On a Monday, it is Absolutely Non-League with myself and the amazing non-league team, and it is in collaboration with NL Full Time. We do cover National League North, National League South, so please tune into that on Monday. On a Tuesday, we have Absolutely Premier League with Sam and the amazing Premier League team. They did an amazing watch-along on Tuesday for the England game, but they will be back talking all things Premier League this Tuesday.
I think the watch-along was more entertaining than the England game in total.
Yeah, it was. Sam has just put in as well. He never thought I'd be so happy to go to Leeds.
If anyone knows of any karaoke bars in Leeds, can you please let us know? Just because.
Just don't tell me.
Yeah, I mean, especially if we win.
Funny. On a Wednesday, we do have all things women's football with Freya, Paul, and the rest of Team Chaos, where they do cover WSL and WSL2. And of course, on a Thursday evening, you can catch myself, these guys with me, and the amazing lower league team, where we do cover EFL Championship, League 1 and League 2. You can become a YouTube member. You do get special perks about emojis, special episodes as well that nobody else can see apart from members. So remember that, everyone. Remember. And of course, if you haven't tuned in to our Women in Football series, which is in partnership with Her Game Too, please check that out. We have some amazing guests. This season has come to a close at the moment, but in a few more weeks, we will be doing some more episodes for season 2. But we've had the likes of Beth Lindop, Gabriella Dukes. We've had Chloe, who's our new team member, who will be on this pod as well, representative of Her Game Too, but also Bristol Rovers. We've had football players, we've had physios, just everybody to do with women's football, talking about the highs and the lows of their journeys in football. But as always, this was cute, bless Sean. Thank you. Thank you so much. But as always, it's been an absolute pleasure talking football with you all. Hope you all have a lovely, lovely weekend. And ta-ta for now. Bye, everyone.